Orange, quick pop quiz. Your company's AI agents, what percentage of your company's data can they actually see?
Oh, everything. They're company agents. They should have the keys to the castle.
That's what I thought too. New research from MIT Technology Review says the average is 45%, less than half.
Less than half? And these agents are supposed to be out there making decisions?
And that, my friend, is the story of today's episode. I'm Banana, and this is Beyond Prompting, the daily show where we dig into real research on how organizations move past simple prompting toward true agentic AI.
And I'm Orange. Today we're talking about a brand new report from MIT Technology Review Insights in partnership with Google Cloud. It's called Scaling AI Agents with Trustworthy Data.
And the headline is this: most companies are running their agents on a data diet, and that's quietly strangling the whole agentic revolution.
Okay, so let's set the scene. The report surveyed 300 data and technology executives, and the big question was, why are so many agent deployments stalling?
Right. And here's the kicker. Nobody doubts that agentic AI is coming. The report says within 2 years, 100% of respondents plan to be using agentic AI, and 69% expect to use it widely. This is not a question of if anymore.
So if everyone's on board, what's the problem?
The foundation. Agents don't just answer questions anymore. They take actions. And to act, they need data. All of it, structured and unstructured, from across the whole enterprise with the right business context attached. And they need frictionless access to operational systems, your supply chain, point of sale, HR data.
So the shift from chatbot to agent is really a shift from give me an answer to trust me with the keys.
Exactly. And here's where legacy systems bite. The report found that even data systems updated just a few years ago struggled to keep up because they were built for humans pulling reports, not for software agents hammering them in real time, making decisions at machine speed.
So what's the actual number? How bad is it?
Across all the organizations surveyed, AI agents only have access to an average of 45% of company data. In the worst group, the report calls them data laggards, it's 30% or less.
30%? That's like asking a chef to run a restaurant with only a third of the pantry.
I love that analogy. And it gets better, because the report splits companies into two camps: data laggards and data leaders. And the leaders? They give their agents access to over 70% of company data.
And what do the leaders get for that?
Everything. Here's the stat that stopped me. Only about half of all surveyed organizations trust that the decisions their AI agents make are accurate and relevant. But 100% of the data leaders trust their agents' decisions. 100%.
That's a perfect correlation. Trust isn't about the model being smarter, it's about the data underneath being complete.
That's the core insight of this whole report. Trust in agent decisions is a reflection of data readiness. You can't prompt your way out of a broken data foundation.
Okay, so what about scaling? Everyone wants agents everywhere. Do the laggards hit a wall?
Do they ever? 2/3 of data laggards say legacy data systems limit their ability to scale AI agents, 66%. And 68% say legacy systems stop agents from making decisions at speed.
And the leaders?
Barely a speed bump. Only 8% of data leaders report either constraint. They've cleared the roadblocks so their agents can actually run at machine speed.
So what are the leaders doing differently? What's their playbook?
The report's pretty clear. First, the top priority across everyone surveyed is improving access to structured and unstructured data for AI agents. That's the #1 initiative.
Makes sense. Garbage in, garbage out. But it's more like missing data in, confident nonsense out.
Exactly. Second priority, enhancing data and AI governance with business context. Agents don't just need data, they need to know what it means, which contract, which customer, which policy applies.
And what about the leaders themselves? Any special sauce?
Yeah, they're also doubling down on automating data management itself. They're not just feeding their agents better, they're building the plumbing so the data keeps flowing without human babysitting.
And remind me why this matters so much. Why is this the thing that decides who wins the agentic era?
Gartner's prediction. They say AI agents will augment or automate 50% of business decisions by 2027. 50% of business decisions. If your agents are making half your decisions on 30% of your data,
You're not making decisions at all. You're gambling.
exactly. And that's the real ROI story. The companies that fix their data foundation first, they're the ones who'll actually see the speed and efficiency that agentic AI promises. Everyone else will be wondering why their agents feel so smart in the demo and so useless in production.
Okay, so let's land this. What are the key takeaways for our listeners?
Number 1, data access is the new bottleneck, not model quality, data access. The average agent sees less than half of company data, and that's the real ceiling on performance.
Number 2, trust is a data problem. The leaders hit 100% trust in their agents' decisions. The laggards don't. Same models, different foundations.
And number 3, start with access, then governance, then automation. That's the order of operations the leaders follow. Open the data, add the business context, then automate the management.
And the clock is ticking. Everyone plans to be on Agentic AI within 2 years.
So the question isn't whether your organization will adopt agents, it's whether your data will let them succeed. Fix the pantry before you hire the chef.
Love it. That's all for today's episode of Beyond Prompting.
Tomorrow, we're looking at how AI teams are actually structured inside the companies winning at agents, the org charts behind the Agentic enterprise.
Subscribe so you don't miss it. Drop your questions in the comments. We read every one. See you tomorrow.
And remember, beyond prompting, it's all about the foundation. Keep building.